You know, the fear that held me back the longest wasn't the fear of failure. It wasn't even the fear of rejection. It wasn't the fear of what people would think. It was something more dangerous. I was terrified of who I would become if I actually tried, if I actually put in all the effort. Because if I gave everything, if I stopped making excuses, if I stopped hiding behind one day, then I would have no one left to blame. And have you ever noticed how sometimes staying stuck feels more safer than discovering your full potentials? A lot of people think fear sounds like I can't, but the fear that keeps people trapped, the fear that makes people remain in their comfort zone sounds like, what if I can? What if I can make it happen? Because if you can, then why haven't you? And then now you are forced to face something bigger. Not your circumstances, not your childhood, not even luck. You are forced to face your choice. And this is where a lot of people quietly retreat. I remember a period in my life where I told myself I was learning, I was preparing, I was trying to be perfect, waiting for the perfect moment. I was trying to feel ready. And honestly, it looked very, very good. I felt productive. I felt very smart. But deep down, I wasn't preparing. I was hiding. Because preparation gave me something that failure couldn't even touch. It gave me excuses. And as long as I never fully committed, I never had to discover if I was capable or not. And that realization is very hard. Let me ask you one question. What is that one thing you've been getting ready to do for months, for years? Is it possible that you are not waiting to feel ready? Are you waiting to feel safe? What if safety is the actual reason why you are stuck? The strongest part about fear is that most times it doesn't always feel like fear. Sometimes it feels like procrastination, it feels like overthinking, it looks like perfectism. But underneath all of them is the same question. What if I discover I am not who I thought I was? Or what if I discover I am? Because you can't unsee it. You can't go back to playing small. You can't continue to pretend you don't know what you are capable of. Imagine two people. The both of them has talents. The both of them has dreams. The both of them want more. One of them take his steps. He tries. He fails. He gets up. He learns. He grows. He changes. And the other one on the sideline is waiting. Is planning. Is analyzing. Then after 10 years, only one of them has scars. Only one of them has story. And the other one has something worse. He has regrets. And maybe that's the real question. Not are you afraid of failing, but who are you becoming by avoiding the attempt? Because every day you postpone the things you know you should actually do, you are not just delaying success. You are practicing avoidance. You are strengthening hesitation. You are becoming someone who doesn't trust themselves. And identity isn't built on dreams. It is built on what you repeatedly do. The fear that held me back the longest wasn't failure. It was responsibilities. Responsibilities for my choice, for my potential, responsibilities for my life. Responsibilities for becoming the person I said I wanted to be. Because the moment you realize your life can change, you also realize it is up to you. And that's the heavy truth. So here's the question I want to leave you with today. What would your life look like if fear stopped making your decisions for you? Who would you become today if you had started when you first knew you should. Maybe the things holding you back isn't the fear of failure. Maybe it is the fear of meeting the person you are capable of becoming. And maybe it's time you finally meet them.